the gaming place site. We have our store settings. So now we need a way to actually display it in the front end. Alright, so we're going to go to the gaming place underscore admin file. We can close that because we have everything done there. We want to go ahead and add a new function here that's going to get and display products. Okay, so we'll say function tgp underscore get underscore products. Okay, and that's not going to take any parameters. The first thing we need to do is to connect to the gaming place database. So we're going to create an object to represent the database for the gaming place. So we'll create a variable called db, and we want to say equal to new wpdb. So that's WordPress's API for the database object, and we're going to pass in get option db user. Alright, so this is the format, the syntax to get our option values that we saved with the form. So you want to use this get option. In this wpdb, the parameters are user, password, database name, and host. Alright, so the next one is going to be get option db pass. Let me just copy this. Okay, the next one will be db name, and then the last one will be db host. Okay, so it's actually very similar to PDO when you're creating a PDO object. Alright, so let's get the rest of the values. We want the store URL. I'm going to put them in variables. Again, we're going to use get option. Okay, next we want our image folder equals get option image folder, and also num products. Alright guys, so we have our equals get option num products. Alright. Okay, just clean this up a little bit. Okay, so now we want to do our query. Okay, and we're going to put it or actually let's just say get products. Alright, so products is equal to db get results, and then in here we're going to say select all from products. Remember, now we're dealing with the gaming place database, not our WordPress site database. Alright, from products, and then we'll say limit, and we're going to limit by num products. Okay, get rid of that. Alright, so that looks good. Now we want to build our output. Okay, so we're going to start by initializing a variable called output, which will equal nothing, and now we just want to build onto it. So let's do a check and make sure that there are products. So if products, and let's also have an else, if just in case there's no products. and if there's no products, we're going to add to the output variable no products to list. Okay, and you'll notice I use the dot equals, and that just means that it's going to append to this variable. It's not going to replace it, it's going to add to it. Alright, so if there are products, then we want to create a loop. Okay, we'll say for each products as product, and we're just going to build our output. So output dot equals, we'll create a div class equals TGP product. Now remember, if you're using single quotes here, then with your attributes you want to use double quotes, alright, or else it'll get all messed up. So make sure that you follow that convention. Okay, output, we're going to add some more to it. We'll put our h3 tag, h3, and then it's going to be our product title. So product title, and we'll concatenate back to HTML, put in our ending h3 tag. Okay, so that's good. Next, we want the image. So image src equals, and this is where we want to use our option values. So we want the store URL first, and this should actually, we should have single quotes in here, and then put our PHP in between these dots. Alright, so we'll say store URL, then we want a slash, so right here we'll put a slash, and then we want to go back to PHP and then do image folder. Okay, and then we want another slash, so single quote slash single quote dot, and then we want product image. Alright, so then we want dot, single quote, and then for the alt, we want the product title. So want single quotes, dots, product title, and then let's see, right here we should have a greater than. I think that's right, yeah. So that's going to be the image, which will be appended to the output. Let's put a semicolon at the end. Alright, so next we want the price. So output dot equals div class equals price, div class equals price, and then we want to concatenate product price, and then our ending div. Alright, next will be the description. Say output dot equals div class equals DESC, and then product description, div. Alright, Now we don't want the entire description to show. We just want just a couple words really. So we can use a helper that WordPress offers, a helper function, and it's called WP trim words. Okay, we want to surround the description, and obviously the description is the first parameter, and then the number of words we want, which I'm just going to say 10. Okay, and now we want a link to the Gaming Place game page or product page. Alright, so here we're going to say a href equals by now. Okay, so in here we need to do the link. So again, we're going to utilize these variables or the store URL. So single quotes, dots, and then store URL. Okay, then slash products slash details slash product ID. And then finally we just want to add a closing div for this div right here. Alright, so now we just want to return the output. If products, so this is the, alright, so it ends right here. So after the if statement, we're just going to say return output. Alright, so that will display what we need in the front end. Now we need a way to display this. And we could just directly call this function inside of the WordPress template in one of the pages, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do is create a short code, and basically it's just a one-line snippet that will call a function, and we can put that into any WordPress page or post, I believe, as well. And it's very simple to create a custom short code. Basically all we have to do is say add short code, and the name that we'll give it is show products, and then the second parameter is just the function that we're gonna call, which is going to be tgp get products. So it's as simple as that. And let's just close this off and save. Alright, so let's just make sure our front end is coming up correctly. We can close out the Gaming Place. Alright, so we have an issue here. Syntax error expected slash on line 39. Okay, store URL. Alright, so we need a dot right here. Okay, so it's not showing yet because we haven't added the shortcode anywhere. Before we do that, I'm going to change the template just because I don't like how this template is, how it's pushed way over. The format will just look a little ugly. So I'm just going to change that. Go to Appearance Themes, and I'm going to enable the 2012. Activate that. Okay, so this is our template now. And what I want to do is create a new page called products, and then just put our shortcode in there, and it will display our products from the Gaming Place database. Alright, so let's go to pages, add new, say products. And to show this is extremely simple. All we have to do is say show products. Okay, so that's a shortcode. We'll publish this, and see if it shows up here. We click on products, and there's our games. Okay, so these are coming from the Gaming Place database. That's why it's called a bridge plugin. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of CSS to make this look better. So let's go back to the main plugin file, and you could create your own CSS file if you wanted, but I'm just going to add it inline up here. Okay, so we want TGP product, and I want to float to the left and have a width of 190, and then have a margin right of 15 pixels. Reload, and there we have it. We have the game name, the image, the price, the description, and also a buy now button, which looks like we have an extra slash here, so let's fix that. Okay, we want to go down here, and we shouldn't need this slash right here. Let's get rid of that. See if that works. Alright, so now you can see it goes to the game. Alright, so that's how you can build a bridge plugin for WordPress. Like I said, you can do this for basically any other type of system or anything that has a database. Magento, Zencart, whatever it may be. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this